much happening. I'm trying to set this up where it ain't like I ain't gonna have to keep moving it while I'm in here. No, let's try it on this. Let's put it back on this side. Alright, so hey y'all. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen because I'm hooking it up, right? And we doing an after Thanksgiving classic, which is pea soup with ham. And I got my ham bone in the pot, right? Y'all can't see that because the camera, hold up, dig on my pot right there. But I got my ham bone in the pot, and I soaked my split peas. So we about to get ready to drop those in the pot. But I'm going to just nick this ham bone down just a little bit more before I put these things in here. Because ham bone kind of thick, kind of big a little bit. So I want to slice them down a little bit, get some of the meat off of it real quick. What am I looking for? A fork. What y'all been doing? What y'all been doing? I ain't been doing nothing. Staying in the house. Staying in my place. Minding my own business. Well, except for what I see on social media, because, you know, social media makes it hard for you to mind your business. There's so many shenanigans going on right now. Between people being mad at how people wear their clothes, to just everything. Joe Biden pardoning his son. Which, y'all know I don't be getting into the politics because it just be too much going on. I don't be having time. But, y'all know every day that people find something to be mad about. But me, I'm just over here trying to make my pea soup. That's it. This broth smells so good. I can't wait to eat pea soup because this is one of my faves. I usually make it, if I don't have a ham bone, I make it with bacon. Hey, boo! Hey! You like my ShopRite video? That was so fun. They was in the ShopRite cutting up. How you doing? What is the word? What's going on? I ain't doing nothing, child. I just be eating and shutting up. And staying in my lane. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's so easy. Yet people have such a hard time staying in their lane. Like me, I don't like, you know, I be talking about celebrities and whatnot, but I would never. Yes, it'd be so fun. I love being in the stores when it's like the crowded time, or like the time when Just, you know, everybody's going to be there. It's so fun. And look, remember the shopping days? Like, I miss the shopping days back when you had to go get toys and you had to go stand outside and you might get knocked out. See, Black Friday, you used to possibly could end up with a black eye on Black Friday because people used to be tussling and scuffling for the stuff they had out there on Black Friday before the internet. Before the internet. I love shopping and being out amongst the people, seeing people cut up. And it's nothing better than seeing people cut up over a price check in a crowded store. Like, why you doing it? Why you doing all that carrying on? And you see it's 15,000 people standing behind you. Yeah, but I love the stores, and I love the stores around the holidays especially because you never know what you're going to see. Alright, so I done cut some of that meat off of there. And I'm about to put these things in here. Like, I don't remember how old y'all are on here, but y'all remember when Tickle Me Elmo hit the streets? Oh, for real, how was it? How was they decorations? How they decorations look? I ain't been downtown yet. Really. But yeah, I don't know how old y'all are, but when that Tickle Me Elmo hit the streets, I think it was like 95, 96. Child, you was not liable to get your head knocked off. People would hurt you. People used to really scuffle and be ready to throw down. But now the holidays is extra boring. All you do is get a bunch of packages because I don't really have much to buy for people this year. Honestly, I don't. I don't really got too much to buy. But 9 times out of 10, I'll be ordering stuff. So I won't be out in the streets. But I do love it. I love shopping. Woo! What you get out of there? Very basic, but one store in there. There's a boutique in there. They fell off a lot. Like, they fell off big time. Do you remember when it used to be, when John Wanamaker used to be downtown? Ages ago. Ages ago. Ages ago. But John Wanamaker's used to have a light show, and they really used to go all out. Like, I love New York downtown. During the holidays, like how they make Macy's look and all of that. But Philadelphia, our lights and all of that, we fell off bad. We fell off bad. We fell off bad. It's not even really like, you know, they put those little, like the snowflakes and all of that stuff up, and they put like the lights and all of that at on the Parkway. But it used to be way better back in the day. I like how they changed the color of the city though. Like, you know how you see like the Liberty Place and they make it like red and green or whatever, and Boathouse Road, how they changed the coloring on that. I like that, but the rest of that stuff you can keep. Thank you. I love the light show. I used to love that when I was little. Like, I thought that was so amazing. It's in... Yes. Yes. JCPenney's and Woolworth. It used to be so nice back in the day. I used to love that. All of that stuff. But it's a little boring now. What blocks do y'all know of? Do y'all go down that block in Thank you. Do y'all go down that block in South Philly that got like the little archway up there that say Merry Christmas and it got the Santa on the sleigh? And everybody on the whole entire block like does their decorations. It's a few blocks like that in the city, but theirs is one that I always went to. Like I used to take my kids through there when they were kids. And it's like now, that's like an attraction. Like people are coming from all over to go to that block. I think it's like, it might be like Porter Street or something like that down South Philly. I love it. It really is the most wonderful time of the year. I love a light show. I'm old too. I'm old. I am 40 and listen, I want to go to the light show, okay? Love it. I love riding through all the little fancy neighborhoods and seeing they decorations, they little fancy dancy stuff they be putting out. Love it. Love it so much. What y'all doing for the holiday? Yes, I love that block. I love that block in South Philly. I think I'm going to go there this year. I haven't been in a few years, but I really think I'm going to go this year because I love it so much. I really do. And I saw somebody was promoting it on, somebody was like showing it off on like TikTok or whatever. And it was like all of these people out there. I'm like, oh my God, people really be pulling up to this place? But I can't wait to go back. How was y'all Thanksgiving? Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? I had a nice quiet Thanksgiving. I cooked my own food. Gave my kids their little pens. And they went on about their merry way. And I was just sitting on down minding my business. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. I love that. I took my kids, well, actually, my kids was a little bit older. They was like teens, but I took them to New York to like, I'm thinking they gonna want to go to the Macy's parade because I loved the Macy's parade when I was a kid. And I took them there. They was like, we ain't going out there. It's too cold. Like, I was all excited. They was like, psh. Like, they was happy to be in a different environment, but I did the whole thing, like, getting on the train and doing all that, going on down to Times Square and whatnot with all the lights. Child, them kids woke up that next day. They was like, Mom, we is not doing that at all. But I still enjoyed it. Because the hotel we stayed at, it was really, really nice, and it was decorated so nice. But I miss my kids being little, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, having a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old, when you had your kids and they little, you could do the bare minimum. You could give them this right here. They'll turn this into a sailboat and some more other stuff. They start coming to and start realizing what's going on. Child, they get to asking you for all types of fancy dancy stuff and you know, cars, and they need oil changes and, you know, serious stuff. I ain't here for that. I wasn't trying to do all that. Like, how I get in this? Like, how I get in this? That was not the look I was going for, honey. I did not anticipate. Like, girl, what you gonna do when your kids get of age and they don't, like, need you no more, for real, for real? Like, I never thought about that. But, honey, they set me up. And they don't never want to see me. Only time they want to see me is when it's time for me to pay for something or cook them something. Give them a plate or something. Which, I don't mind that because I got to take what I can get. So I'll be like, oh, yeah, come on over. I'm going to make you some breakfast. But, child, that's all you get. I love my kids being little and being up under me. But they... Oh, let me put some of this in there. Yeah, now they grown. They be like, girl, I ain't think about you. They'll do that in a heartbeat. But look, I would take that over anything, like over, you know, what you get when they get grown. Oh my goodness. It'd be like, And although I still like talk to them on the phone every day and all of that, roll up the gas. Where is that? I'm making pea soup and I put my ham bone in it from Thanksgiving. Am I gonna die? Cause y'all better come get me. I ain't playing with y'all. Yeah, it's definitely always time. It's always time to roll up that gas. Ooh, you have an 18-year-old. Oh, it's over. It's about to be over. It's about to be over. They about to be sick of you. No, but that pork ain't good for you. Well, you know, they say ain't nothing good for you these days, right? You know, they say that about everything. Like, everywhere you look, they telling you stuff ain't good for you. Like, you could pick this up right here, and they be like, no, don't drink that. It got microplastics in it. It's going to cut your insides up. You ain't going to make it long. I'm 40, and I've been eating pork all my life. Pork bacon, ham. That's probably the extent. I have an occasional pork chop once in a while, but I feel like, you know, I mix the good with the bad, or the allegedly good with the bad. You know, you can't have it all. So, if I tap out from eating this little ham bone right here, at least it was good. I enjoyed my time with it. But thank you for being concerned for my health. If you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. Let me see. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but every day you wake up, it's going to be something else bad for you. Like, did y'all see how they was saying, you know, we've been drinking ginger ale. We've been drinking ginger ale since the beginning of time. And I don't know about ginger ale, but I know ginger ale. I know ginger ale. Ginger ale ain't never did nothing to me. But they saying that the ginger ale is fake. The ginger ale ain't never had no ginger in it to begin with. That's what they said. They said if you think you're getting treated good with that ginger ale, they said it's some type of chemical in there that's putting us down. I don't know, but after I saw that, I had went and got me another bottle so I could test it out. Cause ginger ale ain't never did nothing to me. And it was mighty delicious. It tastes just the same when I bought it last week. So, I don't know. I ain't got time for all the little scare tactics because they got something to scare you every 5 minutes. But what else been going on? Oh, you having you in Canada Dry? Ain't it good? Ain't it delicious? Child, they said it's something in there that's going to knock you off your feet. And every time you turn around, oh, this is causing the cancer. That's causing the cancer. If you drink this, you're going to get cancer. If you eat that, you're going to get cancer. Hi. Hi, I'm good. How are you? But what's been going on, y'all? Who been cutting up lately? Y'all been seeing anybody cutting up? Y'all been seeing anybody cutting up? Cause I've been watching these fools on the internet. Well, I don't know, but look up that class action suit for Seagrams. Look up they have a class action lawsuit because they were saying something like there's no ginger in there or something. But I don't know. You know what's so crazy? I've always had the battle with them two. Like, which one do you like better? Do you like Seagrams better or do you like Canada Dry better? Because I feel like I always liked Seagrams better. I feel like it had more bite. But Seagrams just wasn't always as available as the Canada Dry. Like, Canada Dry was just always there. So I always ended up with that one because it was just there. But I would definitely prefer Seagrams over Canada Dry. Canada Dry is okay. Hey, it's alright. It get the job done, you know. But that's not my favorite one. Seagrams is definitely my fave. But I don't know about them too, because you know all of these companies be kind of like running together, you know. So we never know what we getting in this stuff for real, honestly. And it's so crazy because lately I feel like I cook a lot. So I eat home cooked food probably at least at the minimum. Okay, that's Pepsi. Okay, that's the Canada Dry is the Pepsi brand. Now, who has Seagrams, or is that or are they separate? Oh, you make your own fancy dancy. How you do that? I'm down for that. I'm down for making your own stuff because sometimes you be having to do that. Fancy dancy. What you make it with? Do you make it with real? Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. I love to see people make stuff too. Now, is that like your business or do you just do it like just because it's around or is it like a family thing? Oh, okay. So they might actually be legit because the private owned companies be a little bit more, they tend to be like a little bit more legit than like the bigger name like Pepsi and all of that. Because what's that water? Is it Dasani? I think Dasani has Pepsi. I mean, I think Pepsi has Dasani, right? And Dasani be on the shelf like a mug. Don't nobody be wanting that. That's hilarious that that's a company from Canada. But yeah, every day you wake up, they gonna say, don't do this, don't drink that, don't eat this, don't eat that. So just enjoy your life. And just go to urgent care if you start having heart palpitations, I guess. I don't know. I think everything just already has a timestamp on it. Like, I think we come here with a timestamp. Like, you don't know when it's going to be, but it's just going to happen. You're going to be surprised, and that's just going to be that. Yes. Well, I know Seagrams from Seagram's Gin. You know, like rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. I know them from gin. What? You got to be kidding me. It tastes a little weird. Like, to me, it just tastes like thick or something. To me, it just tastes like, oh, thank you. This is actually my boyfriend DJ equipment, and it's not all set up because y'all know I just moved and everything. But hold on, let me show y'all a little bit. Y'all see the records on the wall? I told him to put that up there. So we put in some, and he's Haitian, so those is like Haitian artists over there that he like, but it's everything is coming together. It's just not, everything is not all set up yet. Yo, that's exactly what it tastes like. Dirty money. That's exactly what it tastes like. Have you ever been to, I just saw this yesterday on TikTok, child. The kids be having me on TikTok. It is a black owned record store here in Philly. I think it's in like, I think it might be in like the Mount Airy section or somewhere around there. Thank you. I think it's like in the Mount Airy section or somewhere around there, but it's a black guy. He has a record store, and I was like, oh my God, I'm definitely going to go there. I'm definitely going to go there because I think that's so cool. And records, I have to get an actual record player because y'all know how DJ equipment is now. They don't even have, like, they don't be figgy. They don't scratch records no more. They got some type of little fancy dancy, like, hold up, I'm going to show y'all because I don't even know what they call. But if you look at it, you see you don't put no records on here no more. You just somehow, I don't know what you do with this because this is not my thing. But I think it's another one. I swear, I just seen it. I'm a look it up. And if I don't find it while I'm on this live stream, I'm going to tag you and let you know what the name of it is. But, you know, they don't use records for this no more. But it's still people that collect records and people like DJs and stuff that still have records. And he does have a few, but, you know, they don't use that no more. They use laptops and all of that crap. So, they don't have to lug all of that stuff around no more. Yeah, and this is his home stuff. Like, he got a whole little setup for travel. Like, when he go to events and stuff, he got like a whole little... He got all this stuff and all these tents and all these speakers and whatnot. Yeah, that's big business, that DJ stuff. But me, I don't know what be going on. I don't know what that is. All I said was, you should put the records up on the wall. Like, all I got is creative, you know, ideas to go with it. I ain't got nothing else. Because I definitely don't know. And I be watching them too hard. I be looking at him when he be doing that stuff. I be like, I can't figure it out. Everything ain't for everybody. Yes, he is really good. And he's more like R&B, like, you know, our age music. So it's good. Like, he's a good DJ for us. Because I think some people don't know how to, you know, take it back and bring it up. Or some people they're just very like, people are just very trendy now. So people not going to give you the party or like the sound that you want or like just the overall experience with music that you want. Like, you want to... yeah, you want to hear, hey friend, you want to hear, you know, music from your era when you having an event. You don't want to hear music that's too far before your, am I a man? Why? You looking for men? Huh? Are you looking for men, sweetheart? Yeah, my forehead is big, and it's like it's always been like that for the past 40 years. Only men have big foreheads? You have a picture of Drake as your profile picture. So that's a clear sign that you can't be pleased with your own personal looks because you would have your picture up there instead of Drake's. So, and if you're a man and you have another man's picture up there, right? Hey, you must like men. So back to my original statement. Are you here looking for men? Because what we talking about? What we talking about? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for telling me I need braces. Wow, I'm going to go get some just for you, okay? I'm going to tag you when I get them put in, okay? Thank you. I know, I left them that way. I was born like that, and I decided that I liked them personally, so I decided to fucking keep them. What we talking about? Let me see you. You want to go live with me? Because do you really want to do this with somebody like me? Because I normally don't do this. I normally just ignore people, but I'm in the mood today. Simply because you're near me. How you, what we talking about? What's your Instagram? Because I bet you I will go right to your page and roast you down to the socks. Like, what are you talking about? You're weird. Why do you care? You don't know me. You're never going to meet me. You're never going to meet me. So why do you care? If I'm a man, if I got a dick in between my legs, I'm never going to pull it out and use it on you. Hi. How are you? I'm never going to pull it out and use it on you. And guess what? And guess what? I had pimples on my face since the 90s. And guess what? The pimples ain't never stopped me from getting that nan thing I want. So what we talk about? No, don't tell him to shut up. Because now we got some real entertainment. What we talking about? Thank you. Thank you. You're very mad at a stranger. I know your life is in shambles. I know your life is in shambles that you would come here and just think you will go off on me out of all people. Like, you're a loser. You're not even, show your real picture. Who are you? Show your real self. Let me see something real quick. You are not. I normally just block people that act like you, but why are you so pressed, ma'am? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm 40. Like, am I supposed to be sad? Maybe if I was 20 and you said that, I would be sad. I don't typically wear weaves. I usually wear braids. And I don't wear makeup because guess what? The bumps on my face and the spots, I like them. What's up? Go ask your mom where her makeup at. It's a clip-on. You can get you one from Amazon. It's one of them ones that snap on. It's one of them fake ones that you just clip on. So literally anybody can have it. She not getting no. You weird. You're very weird. And probably in your brain your mom looks better. Probably in your brain your mom looks better. Yawn. You are so corny. Like, you're not even funny. Like, the stuff you're saying is not even funny. If you're gonna get on here and come talk to somebody like me, you could at least be entertaining. At least. It grew. It grew so much. I don't know what be happening, child. I just be leaving my braids until the end of time, and then I look up, and it be a few more, couple strands up there. But anyway, y'all, I don't need shit. I need you to hit the bricks. I need you to hit the road, because nobody asked you. I didn't get on here and say, hey, could anybody make any skincare suggestions for me? Like, who the fuck are you? You're weird. Like, go find something to do. Go tell your kids what to do with their skin, and go tell your family members, your ancestors, and stuff like that. You go tell them what to do. Tell somebody that's actually going to listen to you, because it ain't me. Okay? But anyway... no, I don't need to use that. Tell your mother to use it. No, I'm not angry. I'm chilling. You're angry. You're the one going toe to toe with somebody that you don't know. You're angry. Oh, I just was in the mood today. I usually either ignore or block people like them, but just had to let y'all know real quick, I can give it up if I really want to. But anyway, people be cracking me up when they say that. Like, people always say that about me, like, oh, you a man, or is this a man, and this and that. And I be like, why do you care? Like, what that got to do with what we talk about? What does that have to do with what we're talking about, though? It's a serious question for who? Are you trying to hit? I'm not going to let you hit. So why do you care? But for me, I be like, ooh, the T-girls be looking good. Like, the T-girls don't be looking bad. When they get dressed up and do they little 1-2, they be looking better than the girls. So I don't be insulted by that. That don't hurt my feelings. If you is too small, and if it's too small, I don't know what that means. But okay, I guess. But I never understood that. Like, why do you care? I normally don't answer people when they ask that, because it's like, why do you care? Think I'm whatever you want. You could think I'm a boy, a girl, a giraffe, a monkey, a tiger. I really don't care. What we doing next? What we doing? I don't know. It ain't big. My hand's right here. You've been lied for years. You've been lied to for years. From who? Hold on, y'all. Let me check my pot. Now wait, friend, who lied to you for years? Because I wouldn't do nothing like that. But yeah, it's just not that's not a sensitive topic for me. That doesn't hurt my feelings or anything like that, or when people say stuff like that, because it's just like, everybody in the world is not going to think you're gorgeous and beautiful and all of that, and that's cool. Everybody's not going to think you're the best looking person, and that's cool. Like, but for me, I be confused. The confusion comes in when you tell the person. It's like, okay, what do you want me to do with this information? You see them? They like, they got like reflective glitter on it. So hold up, I'm gonna show you. You see them, how they change color? But with no light, they just regular silver. Why Jay gotta be sassy because he want to see the nails? Maybe he like nails. Stop it. Thank you. They're actually my real nails. I be growing my nails out because I don't be having nothing else to do. But yeah. Everybody ain't gonna think you attractive or cute, and that's fine. Like it's really not that deep. It's not as deep as people make it. I've never been that person because I've never been somebody that was like, you know, cared about what other people think about me. Like, oh, you don't think I'm attractive? All right, what's next? Like, you don't like my outfit? All right, what's next? What we doing next? Like, okay. Am I supposed to get bent out of shape? Are you supposed to cry? Are you supposed to be sad about that? I'm not one of those people. I guess, unfortunately for you, fortunately for me. But what else has been going on, y'all? Cause I ain't been doing nothing. Y'all seen what you call TD Jakes got up there. I'm so sorry, and I feel so bad for saying this, but don't listen to me, y'all, cause I tell y'all all the time, I am not a blogger. I am not a news media outlet. I ain't nobody. I'm just on here talking like it's just me and you, okay? Like we standing in the kitchen right now, okay? I think TD Jakes was faking it. I don't care what nobody say. It's nothing nobody can show me that make me believe that man was for real. When he called himself, he had a medical emergency. I said, sure holding up pretty well for you to be having a medical emergency. Because people normally fall out their seat. But hey, what do I know? He just didn't seem. And then, like, right before that, I had saw that guy, whatever his name is, Youngblood or whoever, had came out and was like, you know, he tried to kiss him and whatever have you. And then now he's suing the person. So it's just like, hold up, y'all. Was this all a staged event? Was y'all giving us live entertainment? Because that's really what it seemed like. And I just recently watched, did y'all know that movie, Women Thou Art Loosed, or whatever it's called? Let me look it up real quick. That movie was a TD Jakes movie. I did not know that was his movie. I just recently watched that, probably like a week ago. Let me see what the name of it is. Where, hold up. The movie that had Loretta Devine in it. This one right here. That movie right there, and it had Loretta Devine in it, and she had the boyfriend, and it was Chauncey from Menace to Society. I don't know his real name, but it was him in there, and he was raping her daughter from when she was young. I don't know if I can say that, but he was doing something he had no business doing with her daughter, and she had ended up killing him some kind of way or something like that. I don't know, but that was a strange movie. That was a strange, it came out in 2004. And when you think about like all the stuff that's happening right now, it just seems like, I don't know, it just seemed weird. That's a weird thing. For you to have done a movie about that, something similar years ago, but using, different people and women and stuff like that. And now, fast forward to 20 years later, somebody is accusing you of harassment and doing something you ain't had no business doing. So, I don't know, y'all. I just feel like the world is a stage, and they just be showing us on and doing all of this stuff, and they expect us to be slow and stupid and to not really use our own brain and put two and two together. But when you start overthinking, you really start coming up with some stuff. Like, y'all see they brought the Kanika Jenkins. Remember the girl Kanika Jenkins that died at that hotel? They saying now that it has something to do with Selena Gomez and Selena Gomez getting her organs or something like that. Now again, I don't know. However, when the people was putting the two and two together, like I saw an article where they said that they created a surveillance video footage of what could have possibly happened, right? So if y'all say y'all created footage to simulate what y'all think happened or the path that she went on, how we know we didn't see the simulated version of the video? Like, how do we know? Because remember that video that everybody was chopping and screwing and rewinding and playing it back and doing all of that? How we know that wasn't the video that that they recreated? How we know that wasn't the recreation? See, I don't know. And when stuff get too tricky like that, I just be like, I'm out. I ain't got time. I can't figure it out. It's looking suspect. All the arrows is pointing in the wrong direction. And it's too much. But most things in life are black and white or just cut and dry. Thank you. It's cut and dry. Like, we the people, we make things more complicated than what they are by, adding other elements to situations. But we're not, things aren't that hard. Things aren't hard to figure out. Like, we aren't hard. Like, there's not too many things as a human being that you can do that's going to be different from what everybody else is doing. People just do things in different ways. Like, you got some people that are just extremely evil. Some people are so evil that they don't even realize that they are. Like, and it's been indoctrinated in them for a long time to the point that they don't even realize that it's something wrong. Then you have people that are like really, really, really good people. Thank you. You have people that are really good people that, they let them being a good person outweigh them taking care of themselves. So it's a tricky thing. Hi, thank you. It's a tricky thing in this world, but in life, you're supposed to make your life as simple as it can possibly be. Don't overcomplicate your life. And the thing about overcomplicating your life is when you start doing too much, you start lying, because then you start doing too much, you start doing too many things, biting off more than you can chew. Next thing you know, you're lying, stealing, and killing. So to avoid going down that road, keep it simple. That's the best advice I can give. Because once you start, veering away from keeping it simple, next thing you know, you Puff Daddy. That's how life goes. Because once you get away with one thing, right? You do something, right? You do some old wild stuff, you get away with it. Now I got to do something wilder because I got to see how far I can go with getting away with stuff. And when you have a certain amount of money, or when you have a certain level of connections, because a lot of times you don't even have to have a lot of money to get away with stuff. Like, you ain't gotta have a lot of money to get away with stuff. You just gotta know the right people. Thank you. You gotta know the right people. And if you know the right people, you can get out of just about everything but, death. Because that's one thing you can't escape. You can't escape death, and you can't escape your thoughts. And the other thing about being a no good person is when you do stuff that you ain't got no business doing, you might have got away with it out here, but you don't get away with it up here because your brain keep bringing it back up. It's gonna keep coming up on the screen in here. It's gonna keep coming up on the screen in your brain because you knew you was wrong. It's called torment. You will be tormented for your actions, whether it be physically or mentally. And I think mental torment is worse than physical. But y'all do your thing. Y'all do whatever y'all see fit. But what else is going on? I'm sitting here trying to think what else I saw. Who else I saw cutting up? Y'all saw Kiki Wyatt cutting up, getting up there. She was singing, she was on a Frankie Beverly tribute, right? Everybody knows Frankie Beverly, right? Everybody knows Frankie Beverly. Everybody knows Frankie Beverly. And if you didn't know before I let go, Beyonce spun the block. She did her own version of it. She had her moment with the song. So Kiki Wyatt had two totally separate opportunities to learn these words. Outside of pulling your phone out and reading over it a couple times because the words is not that hard. And hi. The words is not that hard. And she just got up there. Like these people, honestly, doing these concerts, we need to start, disputing the charges. Because you get up there, you pay your hard-earned money, and these concert tickets ain't cheap. These concert tickets is running, a rent bill. They running a bill, a light bill, a gas bill in the winter, something. They a couple dollars. And for me, I pay my couple dollars, I want to see you sing. And all that, they putting the mic up, and then when the high note comes, then they putting the mic out to you. No, girl, you're the one getting paid. You sing the song. But they can't really, sing or give it up like they used to. So that's be the stuff that they do to try to trick you. And that's why I'm disputing the charges. Like, I can't. Kiki Wyatt got up there and screamed her way through a Frankie Beverly tribute, which was so insane because she could have just declined. Like, if when somebody asks you to do something, you know whether you can do it or not immediately. When they asked her to do that tribute and she knew she didn't know those words, she should have just passed on it. She jumped in her Chaka Khan bag and just got up there and just did anything. And then she was like screaming at the audience because she was basically saying they needed to help her out with the words because she didn't know it. And I don't know if she thinks that's cute, but it's not, baby. And I don't want to see stuff like that, and I paid money to come here. Like, it's just bad. But you watch these people, they cannot perform. Hi! You watch these people, you watch their videos, you get on social media and all of this stuff, and you see these people, you pay to go see them in person, and they can't sing. Even down to, y'all know Kelly Price had COVID real bad. And then, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I feel like I heard she had like laryngitis or something like that. But even Kelly Price is doing it. And y'all know Kelly Price, she blows that mic away, honey. Kelly Price, do not put that mic out. And, no. Kelly Price, do not put that mic out and ask for help. When I saw Kelly Price do this, I said, the world is coming to an end. Because that's the scam. When you can't hit the notes no more, you act like you need help from the audience, and then they trick you. They trick you into believing they're doing crowd participation, but what they really doing is not being able to hit the notes no more, and they trying to cover it up. It's only certain people that I would really like pay my money to see. Like, y'all know I love me some Mary J. Blige. Y'all know I love me some Mary J. Blige, but Mary J. Blige has never been like this super duper powerhouse singer. Ryan, you are so hilarious. I don't know why it says that did you take that away? Because it say that your message was retracted. It might be YouTube too. YouTube might be taking it off. Mary has. No, you didn't. Signal Corp, you go stand in the corner right now. You go stand in the corner. I like Mary J. Blige, but I like her. I like her music. I like the fact that it's not necessarily her vocals. It's just the fact that you can feel her songs. Like, you can feel what she's saying. So if I had to pick my favorite Mary J. Blige album, it would probably be I Love My Life. I love my life so much. But I think like her first, I want to say like her first 3 albums is really, really hard for me to pick, because I think it's I love What's the 411. I Love My Life. I love Share My World too. So maybe probably the first 4. But maybe probably the first 4. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be My Life. And the reason why I'm picking My Life is because, you know, My Life had all of those remixes. And then that's when Mary did like her tour album. Because she has a tour album from that album too. And I would definitely probably have to pick that one. But Mary kind of still a little bit sounds the same. Like, her voice is a little bit more raspy, probably because she's older. But her voice hasn't really changed much. So I don't know. But I would go see Mary J. Blige again, which I might, because I think she's going on tour again. But I love Share My World. Share My World is just as good. Share My World is just as good. But did y'all listen to Sade's new song? Sade just dropped a new song that was like inspired by her son or whatever. But Sade is somebody that I would definitely go see. And again, she's a different type of artist. Like, she doesn't have, like, she's more like jazz vocals. Like, she doesn't have like this insanely striking voice, but she has effective music. Like, you could just feel her music. Like, so her, I would definitely pay to see. It's not too many more singers out here that I would be like, oh my God, I gotta go see this person. You know what? I did want to see SWV. But they was on tour with Escape. I want them to go on tour with somebody else. So I might want to, I think I want to see SWV in live, but I want them to go on tour with other people, because I don't care what nobody say. Escape can do without a lot of things, but Latasha is not one of them. She needs to be back in the group. I don't care what y'all gotta do. Y'all need that girl back. Them vocals is not hitting like they was. And don't get me wrong, the sister, she can sing. She just can't do what that sister did for that group. Like, and I know that they may be mad at her for stealing and all of that, but she might have felt as though she was due more money because she made the group. Like, y'all wouldn't even be up here if it wasn't for her. So, I don't know. And like I said, I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, but she probably had to sprinkle a little extra in her bag, honey, for all the work she was putting in. And I'm sorry that she stole from y'all, but y'all need to get it back together, because it ain't working. You know, when you create something, that's just like Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men with 3 members, we not doing that. Y'all need that. And I didn't even realize how important Mike was, because he used to be up there talking about boom, boom, boom. Like, I didn't even realize how much they needed him until he wasn't there. And I know he didn't do much, like, vocally, but they still needed him. Like, if you listen to their Christmas album, like, listen to their Silent Night. Hi! Listen to their Silent Night acapella, right? They need Mike with that deep voice. Like, they need him. Like, they need him bad. And not saying, because I think they all can sing. But it was just something about that bass being there. Like, you know, that was a key component for groups back in the day. You had to have that bass. But I saw, really? Where are you now? Where are you now? Hold up, y'all. Let me check my pot. Let me peek out the window. I don't know. It's just something about peeking out the window. You be able to peek out the window, make sure everything copacetic, make sure ain't nobody doing out there and you don't doing nothing out there that ain't got no business that you don't like. Okay. Oh, really? I grew up in Logan, but now I'm in West. But yeah. I don't know. You know what's so crazy? I've been living in West Philly for the past like 2 years. And West Philly has definitely grown on me. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just making me a little bit of pea soup. Because you know it's cold out there, honey. You got to have you a bowl of soup. And my man about to come home from work, honey. He got to have him something nice and warm. That was funny. No, it's not snowing. It's not snowing right now. Is it supposed to? Don't start that. Let me look, because there you got me scared. No, it don't say snow. Don't scare me like that, friend. Oh, I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. When I be talking about people singing and all that, I don't be talking about people from Philadelphia. Like, Philly people just on a different level. Like, Jasmine Sullivan, I love her so much. I just think that, like, I don't like where she went with her last album. I think that her voice is far beyond sexual topics and relationships. Love Jill Scott. Listen, when I'm talking about singers, I'm just talking about people in the world. I'm not talking about the Philadelphia people. Definitely all the Philly girls. Like, I love Jill Scott. I love Jasmine Sullivan. I love them too, for sure. 100%. Now, music, I loved him too. Like, he had his first 3 albums. Loved all 3 of them. But he can't sing that good, which is okay, because if that's what you know, if you can't really sing that good, but you can make a good song, you can still make it. Like, look at people like Keith Sweat, like, you know. So people get mad when I say that, but it's just like, okay, if you can't sing but you can still make money, who cares? Like, ain't nobody bothering you. Like, people still buying your tickets, you're still getting booked. So who I haven't seen Moke and stuff in ages. I love their song. They actually had 2 songs that He's Mine I liked, and I liked Sex in the Rain by them. It was really good. But y'all, I'm here to go because my man done came in here, honey. I'll talk to y'all later.
Why? You acting so peculiar.
I didn't know you was coming. I didn't hear you. I just came from the window too. That's funny.
Why are you acting so strange?
Hi.
So,